Yeah, good. Hello, fellow followers, and welcome to FanZcene. Today I have for you my spoiler reviews of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of The Mandalorian. If you have not seen these episodes, I suggest you go watch them, and if you want to come back and watch my spoiler reviews, awesome. If you don't, awesome. It's up to you, but at least enjoy The Mandalorian. That being said, here I go. I am actually very much enjoying this series, this Mandalorian series. I think it's very good. I think it's some good Star Wars. It gives me some of those OT vibes here and there, and which I really enjoy. And I enjoy the mix of the practical effects with the CGI. It's not overly CGI, which is a good thing. If I only had one real complaint about the series is that the music isn't always where it should be. And, I understand they couldn't really get John Williams to do the TV series. But it is what it is, and I'm not really mad at the music. I mean, it could be better, but I'm not mad at it. But right from the get-go, when the Mandalorian walks into that bar in the first episode, and he beats all those guys up, and he chops that one guy in half, and he collects his bounty, I thought that set the stage for the show perfectly, and it got me interested, and I am very much interested in this character of the Mandalorian to see where he goes and what he becomes and what his story is. I do wish it would have been Boba Fett, but it is what it is, and I like the Mandalorian. I like his character, and I'm interested to see where it goes. And after he collects his bounty in the beginning, he heads to Carl Weathers, who's like the head of the Bounty Hunter Guild, and he gives him a job for this guy that works in the underworld within the Star Wars universe. And the underworld guy, played by Werner Herzog, which I think was played beautifully in that voice. You gotta love Werner Herzog's voice. That was cool. He gives him a job to go after this 50-year-old being, and so he takes it and he heads out and he meets this character played by Nick Nolte, which is a great voice, by the way, for that character. And I love how he says, "I have spoken." So he takes, he goes to the planet to get this being. He meets Nick Nolte's character. Nick Nolte takes him to where it is. We meet IG-11, a battle droid. Him and the Mandalorian have a little gunfight, and they get to the bounty, and it's a baby Yoda, basically. It's not Yoda, it's of Yoda species, which when I first saw that, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know how I felt about that, because I don't know if I really want Disney to try to replace Yoda with their version of Yoda, but it did hold my interest, and as we moved into the second episode, I think it got me. The baby Yoda did. It was pretty cool. But we ended up seeing IG-11 gets killed because he wants to kill the baby Yoda. So the Mandalorian, it looks like, takes him out, and he takes the baby. And we can continue into the next episode. It starts off where it left off, and he comes down. He's taking the baby back to his ship, and his ship has been basically jacked by the Jawas. They scavenged it, they took it apart. He has a cool little fight with the Jawas, and I think they did the Jawas very well. It was pretty interesting to see his Jawas and how he fought them. And it also, I think, helps show that, because when the show starts off, the Mandalorian is sort of overpowered, but we come to see that he is fallible and he can be knocked down, which is good, which is interesting. So I like that, and knocked down by the Jawas nonetheless. So they take all his stuff, and he heads back to Nick Nolte's character, and he tells him that he's basically got to trade with the Jawas to get his stuff back, which is kind of like, hey, that's my stuff. The Mandalorian's like, that's my stuff. Why do I got to trade? So that was interesting. And they want this egg, so he has to go and he fights this like rhino creature for this egg, and he gets the egg and he gives it to the Jawas, and the Jawas basically eat the egg, which was kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I thought that was kind of a little, that scene was probably not the greatest scene I've seen so far in the series, but it didn't hurt the series for me. But I'm really enjoying the series. I'm really interested in the character, see where this goes, what they're going to do with Baby Yoda, because when the Mandalorian is fighting the rhino creature to get the egg, he uses the Force and lifts up the rhino, and then he passes out afterwards. And then the Mandalorian kills it, and then he gets the egg. So that's basically just a rough boom, 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 boom of the first two episodes. But I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to the third episode. I'm liking this show. It's good. It's good Star Wars. That's all I want. Good Star Wars, and I think they're giving it to us. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Please follow me at Twitter at FCScene. I hope you enjoyed this little quick review. I didn't want to go too long or too in depth because I'm sure by now you guys have seen a bunch of reviews about The Mandalorian Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 episodes. So I just wanted to give you just some of my quick thoughts. And, I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe below. Hit the bell for notifications if you do subscribe. If you didn't like, please hit dislike. I'm cool with that. That's okay. I appreciate it. And Godspeed.